Alright, so we're back with part 2 of the Q&A jam session, Just Ask Matty, finishing up from the first session, which I will link right here if you missed part 1. So, Sang Chung, recommend a good working calorie calculator for determining accurate BMR for individual body and age groups. All calorie calculators that you see online, you can go to freedieting.com, you can go to Frog Fitness, I believe, you can use the Harris-Benedict formula, which you can Google, and they'll... Keep in mind, there's no accurate calculator online. These are very, very rough estimates to give you an idea, and once you find that rough estimate for your maintenance calories, then you personally have to experiment and play with the numbers until you find your true maintenance. These are, again, to give you a baseline and a rough idea, and you have to mess with the numbers to actually make it accurate for yourself. Hamish Irving, John Elliott. I've been trying out some powerlifting for strength and power. I lift fairly heavy with an explosive positive and 2 to 3 second negative for 4 to 6 reps. I'm struggling with finding a balance between the weight that I use and the explosive positive. When lifting heavy, I cannot be explosive. And when I slightly lower the weight with the right technique, I was able to lift in an explosive manner, but was not fatigued by the end of the set. So what he's saying here is he's focusing on a power range of 4 to 6 reps, coming slow. This is an example, bench press, coming slow, about 3 or 4 second negatives, and then exploding up. Slow, 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 exploding up. And what he's saying here is that when he lifts with heavier weight, he's not able to get past 1 or 2 reps with an explosive movement. The only thing I could recommend to you would be to lighten the weight. If you're unable to get that 4 to 6 rep range with the explosive movement, then the weight's just too heavy. You said that with lighter weight you have the explosiveness, you have the right technique, but you're not fatigued. Well, I would go to the weight for the 4 to 6 rep range where you're explosive, where your form is perfect and your technique is perfect. And even if you're not very fatigued, you don't want to sacrifice form for weight. So keep at that weight, and then the next time you go in the gym, maybe add a little bit of weight. And each time you go, just add a little bit at a time so you can remain explosive, keep proper form and technique, and not injure yourself and not fall short of your 4 to 6 rep ranges. So I hope that helps out, man. Max Bowman, egg whites versus whole egg, does it matter? It depends what you're looking for. Eggs got your healthy saturated fats, your omegas. Egg whites are mostly just protein. So there's nothing wrong with whole eggs, but it's kind of hard to compare the two of them. It's, if your macronutrients call for some fats, whole eggs are perfectly fine and healthy. I'll do a video on eggs also, but either way, they both taste good. They're both good for you. Kevin Magia, training to failure, good or bad? Personally, I don't see a need to train to failure. It's going to crush your central nervous system. Simple answer. I don't think it's necessary to train to complete failure. Work hard, work intense. Going to the point where you can't even breathe is not necessary. Sean Donnelly, what are the key things to remember following a cut? Should I do more of something, less of something? Any food to avoid? How to gain muscle while cutting at the same time? I have what I feel is a great series coming out, all about macronutrients, what they are and how to find out your maintenance level, how to adjust them so you can cut, how to adjust them so you can bulk. Any food to avoid in particular? No, as long as you're tracking your macros accurately, focusing on, good nutrition overall, your whole minimally processed foods, and I don't know if you're familiar with the if it fits your macros thing, but there's no certain food you have to avoid. Get your micronutrients, your phytonutrients, and then your macros, you set your numbers and fill them with, obviously, nutritionally beneficial foods. And there's no secret, again, like I said earlier. If you're cutting, there's no magic trick to it. Just be in a calorie deficit, track your macros accurately, get your micronutrients in, and train with intensity. Jahid Abdi, what's your opinion on circuit training, like how MMA athletes train to lose weight and build strength? Some people enjoy circuit training. I wouldn't... what's the word I'm looking for? I wouldn't... What? How am I not able to come up with a word? I wouldn't replace my bodybuilding type training with circuit training, but I do supplement some of that style in. You know, I enjoy doing some sprinting work. As far as MMA athletes training to lose weight, you know, some of them go to extremes to lose weight. You know, I've seen some of those athletes sit in a sauna for an hour running with a sweatsuit on because they have to make weight. So as far as circuit training, that's all personal preference, really. I prefer the bodybuilding, hypertrophy, going into the gym, your typical 8 to 12 reps, working out each body part. But yeah, circuit training, CrossFit style has its place if that's what you prefer. Amy Blair, what's your favorite peanut butter and how much can you bicep curl? Very unrelated questions. For those of you who didn't see, I love peanut butter. I did a video on peanut butter, so I'm going to post it right here, and you can watch all about my favorite kinds. I like chocolate, I like cinnamon raisin, I like all peanut butter. How much can I bicep curl? Never really maxed out on bicep curls. As far as working weight, if I'm doing like alternate dumbbell curls, like I could work with, I guess, between 50 and 60. And as far as, you know, like a barbell curl, a little over 100, something like that. But if I ever decide to max out, I'll let you know. Cody Heldak, do you play video games? If so, Xbox, PS3, or PC? I have Xbox 360 and Nintendo Wii, and I honestly really don't like ever play them. Sometimes if I have a couple of my boys over, what we do play is N64. Little old school Nintendo 64, some Mario Kart, some GoldenEye. I like that stuff. Cesar Guerrero, do you take creatine? Yes, I take 5 grams a day, every day, and I will for the rest of my life. Josh Thomas, what's the lowest body fat percentage you've ever achieved, and what changes did you make to your diet to achieve that? This question, I believe, was asked before by Muhammad, asking what's my body fat percentage when I'm ripped to the fullest. Again, after I got it tested, the lowest I ever remember being was between 5 and 6%. I believe it was around 5.4%. And did I make any specific changes to my diet? Not really. It came down to just being really accurate with tracking your macros, hitting those numbers, and that's really it. Being in that calorie deficit and being precise with your numbers, and you could pretty much achieve whatever body fat percentage you desire. It takes time, but it's possible. So, Kevin Magia, again, are artificial sweeteners bad? I wouldn't call them bad. If you're asking me if you could drink diet soda or Crystal Light or something like that, yes, I do all the time. Unless you're consuming it by the barrel or tank load, I really wouldn't worry about it. Last question from a fan page. Bodybuilding because you're a dedicated mother. I'll leave that last word out and let you fill it in with what you think it is. Why do you like bodybuilding? Because you're a dedicated mother. This is more of a shout out to their page. They have a fan page dedicated to the bodybuilding lifestyle. And the cool thing is they let you post your videos, your pictures, your progress, and stuff like that on their page. They've done a lot for me. If I post a video on their page and they like it, they'll actually go ahead and share the link with other pages and other people. So that's really cool. So I appreciate that, guys. Thanks again for all the questions. Sorry if these videos got a little bit long. Please, in the comments down below, let me know if you like the longer videos or if you like me to break it up into shorter videos, because a lot of people have been messaging me saying, make the Q&As longer, make the J.A.M sessions a lot longer. When I do cardio, I get bored, or when I'm eating a meal, I like to watch these videos. And some people like them in the 20-minute range, but I have no problem sitting here for a half hour answering questions, but I know a lot of you just don't want to do that. So let me know in the comments below. Leave some feedback. Thanks again for the support. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, please do subscribe. Visit the Fusaro Fitness Facebook page. And thanks once again for the support. It means a lot to me. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace.